What's our retinue at, now that we have that done? It's good, it's not great. It needs to be 900? Yeah, it needs to be 900 to get our first cavalry retinue, which is what we really, really want. Even though there's, you know, Middle East is full of camels, and camels are generally good against other cavalry. Heavy cavalry are just so fucking powerful, I can't turn it down. Alright, we've put down our troops. We honored the alliance. We have a lot of war contributions. We might lose the alliance if he gets dethroned. We'll see how it goes. Alright. says, am I pretty? Just kidding. I don't care. You care! I'm checking. You look like that. We'll never know. You're pretty much completely covered. But you are kind, chaste, paranoid, charitable, and a mastermind theologian. That's actually not bad. Those are some good traits in general. You're gonna be hard to assassinate. Oh, right, we actually have the tech now for a sick house, disease resistance, and hospital level. I mean, it's tempting, but this early in the game, I'm not sure we have the money for that. Fuck you, Ash. He says who's chasing her. God damn it. Alright, I'm a badass. If only I was useful, Successors. Yeah, unfortunately, it's one of the biggest weaknesses of being a Muslim nation, is, if you're a woman, I mean, that's it. Right there. If you're a woman, you're never gonna do anything too big of value. And unfortunately, that still is true today. If you're a woman in the Middle East, good fucking luck convincing anybody to give you a chance. You want Sassafras to marry some prince? Who are you? Some guy up there in a jail? What the hell? I don't know who you are, and I don't care. I decline. He's in jail. How? I know, right? How'd he send me that from jail? Bastard child. I'm sure that's not good for your decadence. What is this? Lacks an education? My granddaughter? Who's of another house? I don't care. Humility. What happened here? Egypt. Wow, Egypt broke away. I don't suppose I have a war declaration on them. Just tributary state stuff, yeah. And Iraq would join in with me, although they're pretty busy with other things. Yeah, I can't do tributary state because I don't have the tech for it. I could extort tribute. Yeah, upon my guy's death, though, they'd break free. All it is until my guy dies, they pay me 40% of their income. Which, don't get me wrong, that's probably pretty good. Yeah, that would equal a lot of money in the end. But this Sultan, or this Emir, rather, Yoavner the Lionheart, he's not going to live a whole lot longer. He's 60. Imperial Chinese marriage possible for me, says Sassarus? I don't know, actually, if they want any women. I can send a concubine. I could send Sassarus as a concubine. You want me to send you off to China as a prostitute? I mean, I will if you request it, but I don't blame you if you don't want to. Blessings upon your house. This is the Sultan of Egypt wants to personally marry Sassarus. Hard no on that one. I don't want a non-aggression pact with Egypt, considering I might end up conquering them. Talking about Middle East, I hope you like demonetization, says Tudge Smasher. I don't think that the algorithm is gonna care. Kamala died in childbirth. Is it another bastard? I mean, it's not acknowledged as one, but it probably is one. I mean, it has a hair lip and neither of the parents do, so... Wow. She died by being a whore. That's incredible. She had so much extramarital sex that she bursted forth with so many babies she fucking died. That's hardcore. I choose to believe that's how she died. She died how she lived. Giving birth. Sheikhdom of man, fuck off. God damn it. Fabricate on the emirate already. I just need them emirate. What a good way to die, says Death Raider. That's a horrible way to die. It's not dying having sex, it's dying giving childbirth. That's gotta be awful. Proud to have become a... what is this trait? +3 learning, +5 Muslim opinion. I think it's just, yeah. Formerly schooled in Islamic judiciary. I'm a fucking Muslim lawyer. That's what that means. There we go. All Muslims like me a little bit more, and our dude is way smarter. And our learning skill is still shockingly low. Please hear to a period of peace and ensured management. Yay, Jeddah prospers! Now they can put on a pay-per-view with the WWE. And everybody can be really upset about it. Including the people who put it on. Because they got upset that Carmella was shown in her wrestling attire and it was scantily clad in a commercial that played during the pay-per-view. Can you click on the portrait itself to usurp the title, asks Dr. Nimbus. I actually forgot to check that for this individual guy. Nope. I don't believe we can plot against it either. Now, he is independent, which is important. Yeah, we could claim his land, but it would be on behalf of another guy, and it's an emirate title, and we're an emir. So we'd just be putting him on the throne, and he'd really like us, but it doesn't really help us much. If we were a king and we did that, then it would become part of our land. Yeah, he doesn't even have allies or anything. We could absolutely squash him. I could always just conquer that right there, just to take something. It's not the biggest thing in the world, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. Our guy's been fucking up so bad. I'm just gonna take this. I just want to conquer this. Yeah. There. War were declared. Someone's trying to kill my son Muffins. Someone's always trying to kill my fucking son Muffins. Alright, I'm not gonna call Iraq in. They've got bigger stuff to deal with. Come on, give you the organizer just to get you in position faster. Yeah, I might just conquer it and then give it straight to my son who's inheriting anyway, so it'll go back to me later. It's not bad land. It's not good land. Is it the worst of any of my land? It's looking like it. No, I got a little bit worse land down here. Like, this sucks. You know what? You stay right there. Yeah, because there are barely any defenders here, because they own a little bit of land in this county, which is slightly, mildly annoying. I could have declared war for that, but I don't really care to, because that land just isn't as good. Who died? My imam? He probably died fucking people, because that's all he did. He must have had horrendous decadence. We'll take this guy. What's the happening in Europe, says Taj Smasher. What is the happening in Europe? Well, England is still unified, which is impressive. I've never seen England unify as quickly as they did last time. Scotland took all of Wales and a little bit of Ireland. England took Northern Ireland. Oh, the political jokes that will be made about that. Austerus doesn't exist anymore, although Aquitaine, I think it's pronounced, has dipped into the Iberian Peninsula a little bit. France is how France usually is, a fucking goddamned ugly-ass mess. Germany is puking out of Saxony. Lombardy became Italy. Makes sense. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Serbia became Serbia, which is more than I can say for your average playthrough. Byzantine Empire hasn't exploded recently. Lithuania is still pretty powerful, and Rus has gotten about as powerful as in my stream through I did as Rus, as the Kingdom of Rus a few years ago, which is decently powerful but hilariously impoverished. Are you hilariously impoverished? You're hilariously impoverished. Yeah, it's just a big tribal thing. Well, that's pretty much what I expected to have happen there. All right, you join the court, sweet. We got a chaplain again, and chaplain, just keep performing charity. Actually, you know what? Fuck charity. Hunt apostates. Alright, while I'm marching there, give you guys my siege expert, and I'll just switch him over to the other guy after. Okay, put the organizer on the side, put the guy who leads the center in the center, and fuck it, you Avner will lead the right flank. This is gonna be real easy, ass to kick. Sweden legit really fun to play, says Retra. You're biased because you're Swedish, but I bet you Sweden's pretty fun to play. The Vikings are all really fun to play. Blessings upon you and your house. Propose that someone marry... I don't give a shit. Fuck off. Did you take all that stuff? Yeah? Okay, get up here. You, Avner, you're tagging out for the siege expert. And you know what? Putting you down. Save some money. Propose marriage again? No, not happening. Come on, siege it like it's nothing. Fuck, is this... You know what? They're asking over and over because it's a betrothal. Fuck it. If it's a betrothal, then I'll do it. Whatever. And call in allies. I don't care to call in Iraq. They're dealing with bigger shit right now. Doodle says, NWB, don't forget, in some aspects you can give out sub-commanders inside an army to give you extra firepower. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Wake up feeling tired, went to bed. Perhaps I should. No, I'll get over it. Sheikhdom of man, not happening. Technology. Military advance again. I'm actually getting very, very, very close to more military organization, which I can't really complain about. I'd love to have that. Come on, get that sieged already. There we go. They got us a lot of war score. Wow, I'm actually starting to wonder if I'm not going to be able to do that, if I'm not going to be able to transition to Oriental Empires later. My chest is actually hurting on the left side, which is where my heart is. I get that like once a month or so. I get nerve pains in my chest. It's not always over my heart, so I don't think it's literally my heart that hurts. But, you know, be fucking safe, guys. I don't feel like I'm about to have a heart attack before anyone gets too worried. But I'm getting some nerve pains. My health is not always the best. I'm disabled, so, you know, there are problems. Heart isn't on the left side. I'm like 99% sure it is. Thanks for the host, Haru. I appreciate that. There we go. Military organization. Sweet. Is that enough for us to get that retinue? Only one person saying that my heart is not on my left side. Can someone confirm for me? Because maybe I'm just a fucking idiot, but I'm like 99% sure my heart's on my left side. Now, I know there's a medical condition where you can have it born on the wrong side, but as far as I'm aware, that's very, very, very rare. So I doubt I have that. I feel better. Lose camp fever. How long did I have camp fever? I wasn't aware I still had it. Holy shit. I like that nobody else knows where their heart is. You can clearly tell from the chat, because up until... Okay, there we go. The base of the heart is located on the body's midline, with the heart to the left. About 2/3 of heart's mass is found on the left side in the body, and 1/3 is on the right. So the heart's on the left side. Got it. Thank you. I just love the idea that almost nobody responded to the heart question because nobody knows, which is really funny to me. Did you ever figure out how to plot a climb on specific tiles where you click on something? Yes, however, you need to have it under specific circumstances. We were never able to figure out what the fuck those circumstances were, because we could get it on some things but not others. Human heart is not on the left side. It is on the metastrium, which is the central cavity of the thoracic portion of the human body. The left portion is slightly bigger, 2.3 in size. Yeah, but you feel it on your left side. I'm not getting bogged down in semantics here. I mean, like, you know, I think you understand what I mean. You put your hand over your left side, that's where you can feel your heart, because the vast majority of it is on the left side. I don't mean the center of my heart is under my left nipple, guys. I mean, your heart's way more on the left than the right. I'm calling semantics on that one. Karaklal. Sorry, I never get your name right. I'm really sorry about that. But I'm calling semantics on that one. Annoying Wizard says, haven't cut open a human lately. You know what? In fairness, I haven't cut my own chest cavity open to check. So, we didn't dissect a human in high school, so I'm not sure. I will say I'm no master of biology. If I end up being wrong on this one, it wouldn't blow my mind too much, but I'm seriously feeling like this is a bit semantic. If you look at the halfway point of my body and you draw a line down the middle, it's a hell of a lot more on the left than it's on the right. That's what I'm trying to say. Look, the left lung is smaller because it's got to make room for the heart. The right lung ain't smaller. Anyway, unless I'm wrong on that too, entirely possible. I will concede that there's a very real chance I'm an idiot. I will say that up front. There's a very real chance I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I don't know what I'm talking about on this one, then I'm going to say a shitload of people who've talked to me about this don't know what they're talking about, and I'm going to blame them to make up for my own inadequacies, because that's how you life. What is this? My marshal has been using soldiers to extort money. If I deal with it later... Yeah, I don't want to get rid of him. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of him. I'll deal with it later. I don't like how bad of a side effect that is, though. That is rough. Welcome to the chat room. What the fuck? I've been in the chat room the whole time. They gotta fix that glitch already. Has everybody else been getting that glitch every now and again? Where you've been in a chat room for a long time and it's suddenly, welcome to the chat room. Because I have 3 copies of my chat open at all times in case of that. And it didn't do that on the other monitors. And sometimes you miss messages because of that. Oh, sorry, what's this? The guy in jail wants to marry Sassarus again. Not happening. Or rather, he wants someone else in his dynasty to marry Sassarus. All right. Enforce demands. You're done. Boom. All right, we took a little bit of land. God, I wish we could have taken more. There we go, and put down the troops. Okay, what's our income looking like now? Come on, refresh, refresh. There we go. 231 ducats a year. That's pretty solid. When can I change my vassal obligations again? 844. Not for another 4 years. Got it. We just got this. All right, so this guy's my vassal. Does he like me? He's okay with me. So Mecca's the place with the peasant unrest. Fuck, that sucks. Local tax modifier down severely as well. For 3 fucking years? Do you have any idea how much money that is we're missing out on? Damn. All right, suppress revolt. I don't want to revolt in the capital county because that's actually a lot of troops. Welcome to chat room to the tune of welcome to the jungle, says Bogart. All right. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Because the pain is getting a little bit worse. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this part of the stream right now. For those of you watching live, stay tuned. The stream's not necessarily over. I'm just gonna go give myself 5 minutes, walk around a little bit, see how I feel. For those of you watching on YouTube, though, you can check out the playlist in the description, where you can see more of this Crusader Kings 2 stream if you'd like to. You'll also see the link to the Twitch TV page where you can watch this live. And remember, we stream this every single Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we stream these Crusader Kings 2 things. So those of you who are live, though, stay tuned. I'm just going to go on a 5-minute break, and then I'll come back and we'll talk a little bit, and we'll just see how I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling up for it, we'll switch games, do some Oriental Empires. Awesome Chinese strategy game. Super fucking cool. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.